Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Hey, 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 hey. Hey guys, it's October. Everybody, it's October. It's autumn. Did you guys get your pumpkin stuff? You guys get your
Pumpkin spice stuff.
You guys get your pumpkin lattes?
Just love pumpkin lattes. Oh my god. I just love the fall. I just orgasm over fall. I just like orgasm over autumn. I just love it. I just take pumpkins and I just rub them all over myself. I don't know. I just love fall. I put pumpkin spice all over my body.
Anyway, this is what I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, so, I talked about the Jimmy Kimmel thing last time, and, Hollywood is very, as we all know, Hollywood and the media, Democrats and Hollywood and all them, like, celebrities, they're always really been super pro free speech and First Amendment, I mean, they've always been like saying everybody should be able to say whatever they want, no matter how offensive, no matter how, if it offends people, whatever they want. Like, always been super pro any side, too. And yeah, so they're making a committee now because of can't be just because of Jimmy Kimmel, can it? It can't just be because of that stupid Jimmy Kimmel show. And I talked about last time. I don't, it was kind of stupid that the FCC threatened him because the FCC has never been cool or whatever. They've always kind of been really annoying and pro censorship, but it was more about any kind of offensive thing. With I know Family Guy had a lot of issues with the FCC, just like a lot of the. Well, it was during the George W. Bush era, I think. It was really big then, and now just like all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, all these celebrities are just being like, "Hey, we want freedom of speech for everybody." More than 550 actors, directors, writers, and musicians have teamed up to relaunch the Committee for the First Amendment because they really care about free speech. It used to be in opposition to the McCarthy stuff, which, I got to say, the McCarthy, it was looked upon about like a witch hunt or whatever. And I mean, maybe it was, I don't really know, but that whole side does get out of control, as we've seen. Like the left kind of veers into communism and whatever. And I mean, they never really get like pushback, I guess, until there's a McCarthy type of thing happening. I don't really want laws about speech or anything. But this is clearly just about Trump and Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, like it says here, the committee's arrival comes amid growing tensions between the entertainment industry and the Trump administration. Oh, that's that's just a coincidence, They were gonna do it when Biden was in. They were probably gonna do it when Obama was in too. I mean, why would they only care about free speech when their friend Jimmy Kimmel gets up, maybe almost canceled? And yeah, I don't agree with Trump saying, yeah, you should fire Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers. just because he doesn't like these guys, like, I don't know. It's pretty annoying, like, when Trump becomes what people talk about, what people were, like, raving about. Although it's like, he's done that for years. He did that in his first term. Like, they, said whatever. And most of it really didn't get acted on. So people are kind of used to just, like, ignoring what Trump rants about on his Truth Social thing. I mean, the media isn't used to it, although they probably don't talk about it as much as when he was on Twitter, at least. But yeah, so that was kind of just a warning to Kimmel, I guess. Like, they were just like, don't start doing this, because, like, and I kind of get why there would be warnings, because, like, I mean, it seems like Kimmel tried to downplay and pretend he didn't, I don't know. I don't even know why, like, the thing is, whenever there's a tragedy, like, everybody's really sensitive about it. I mean, the September 11th, not that it's the same thing, but they banned tons of songs on the radio, just anything that was kind of violent. And then they went crazy with the Patriot Act, and they went crazy with I mean, yeah, they were pretty pro-censorship back then. The right was. But they still didn't have this committee for back then, which is pretty weird, because all that happened now was this Kimmel thing where they suspended him for, like, what, a day or something? And yeah, he really, like, doesn't get ratings. And nobody watches the show, so tons of people were canceled before that weren't on the left, or maybe they were on the left, but they were just canceled for, like, offensive whatever old thing they did. And, like, this is like a late night host talking about a planned murder, live murder. Like, of course people are going to be sensitive. I mean, and I just think Jimmy Kimmel is, like, really over the top, like, I mean, it's like he's a drama queen or something. He, like, cries all the time. I wonder if there's a list of, like, okay, I can't find a list of all the time he cried, but I mean, of course he cried for this recent thing. Apparently he cried when Donald Trump won this past election. What is up with him, Does anybody know, like, what his issue is? Like, why is he crying all the time on live TV too? Like, okay, it's live TV, so, like, unexpected things will happen. But, there's been so many moments of him breaking down live, crying. Like, what is this? It keeps making me wonder what his personal life is like. And, maybe I'm way off base, but why? When Trump winning, I mean, you're rich. Like, he has, what does he have to worry about, really? I mean, the only thing, maybe his friends are worried, and then he's upset because his friends that are really worried about Trump. And it's weird because, like, I heard about this diet he does, and I should look that up too, just to make sure. Because he used to be, he used to be chubby when I was growing up, like, the whole time I was growing up. Not like obese, not big really, but just like. So, like, yeah, I guess he does the intermittent fasting thing. Eats whatever he wants 5 days a week, and then eats less than 500 calories on 2 other days. Um, uh, I mean, is that okay to do long term? See, like it says here, like don't do it if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, diabetic, have a weak immune system, or struggle with an eating disorder. You know what? I feel like maybe that like makes you like stick to not get like super overeating because those 2 days you're not eating that much. Maybe that makes you just not want a ton of food on the other days like you used to or something. I don't know. But the fasting thing doesn't really work for me. I guess I mean, literally fasting. I mean, if you're eating 500 calories, you're still eating. Some people do the whole like, I don't know, fast for like a million hours, don't eat anything. I don't know if this is still true. Like, he could just be on Ozempic now, too, you know? But I was wondering if somehow his new diet made him more emotional. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if he never used to cry like this, why now? Why all of a sudden? Who knows? Like, I don't trust any. Like, there's so many celebs on that Ozempic thing. I just don't get why he's so emotional now, but I don't know. So yeah, the celebs are really upset about that and making a stand because they really care about free speech. And yeah, I also wanted to talk about again. Nobody's talking about the economy. I know there was all this shit going on lately. Um, and it's also depressing to think about. Nobody wants to think about it. Like, but you know, I don't know. It really is like it's just weird that nobody's doing anything. I mean, I know they were maybe going to cut rates or whatever, or they are, but like, how is that going to? It's just weird because, like, I really do think people don't know how bad the job market is until they get laid off, and or maybe when they're looking for work, if they really want to leave their job. Like, good luck, you know, even though maybe having a job helps, although I'm not even finding that to be true now. And right now it's all saying like, oh, this is the highest in 4 years or 5 years since COVID. If this is not a silent depression, then what is? The average American is suffering a perpetual, relentless decline in their income and purchasing power. I mean, look at this back in personal income is the white one. I mean, that is crazy. There's not like a number here. I guess it's just, I don't know what the source is. I wish they would have listed that. But I mean, this is like, look, I mean, that's really crazy. Although that's a weird spike here. Like, look at, it's just gradually been going down. Like, we must have hit, it looks like we hit a huge, the personal income per capita. I don't even know what that means, really. But you know what's weird? Like, right in 2001, when September 11th happened, that's when it started declining. I don't know why that is or why that happened. But that is pretty weird that's when that we all started just being more poor. It's like we really were up here. Okay, so I don't know if that chart, like, I can't find another chart like that one, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna rely on that last one I showed, but as you can see here in this chart here, searches for second job reach an all-time high, surpassing 2008 financial crisis and COVID pandemic levels. I gotta say, I never heard like any talk of gig jobs or like second jobs back in 2008. I was still in college in 2008, and I know we didn't have the recession till like 2011, but even then, like, I just don't like. There was no talk of like, oh, everybody has a second job, nobody can afford. I mean, people started to worry about that, and I know there were like, I guess, layoffs. I mean, yeah, I guess I was maybe too young to know, but from everything I see online, from all the research I've done,
And I'm very informed. All the research I've done tells me that no one was talking about second jobs back then, people. Okay? Nobody was talking about gig jobs back then. Wake up, people. Wake up.
nobody was door dashing and being a nurse full time or something. I don't even remember what it was like applying for jobs back in 2008. Cat food safe for humans, someone searched. I mean, we're just in like a dystopia, like, and it's global, I guess, because the UK is arresting people for posts. Oh my god. I mean, everybody, like, I don't know. Europe really looks like a joke now. It really does. I mean, what the fuck are you doing if you're arresting citizens? Ugh. It's just ridiculous. I mean, look at this. They were arrested for posting during the riots. Will it change anything? This is somebody for arresting people for posts. Mariana Spring, disinformation and social media correspondent. I'm a social media correspondent, people. What do you do for work? I'm a
Disinformation and social media correspondent. Thank you very much.
Oh, so do you make money from that? What is that? Is that real? Oh, this is what Biden wanted to do, but the U.S. would be, as much as it got worse here. I mean, we have the whole like First Amendment. Countries don't really have that, you know. The U.S. has that. I mean, I don't know about every single country, but we did fight the British, and this kind of reminds me why we fought the British. Like, now it's like, oh, all right, I get the Revolutionary War. I remember like growing up, like they would taught you about the Revolutionary War, like, oh, what, you know, I was just like, why are we fighting the British? Like, what, you know, why did we fight the British? I'm Googling. I'm doing research right now. I'm Googling. I'm the podcast historian expert. Everything is such a joke now, you know? Disinformation correspondent? What are you talking about? Just quit, you know? Just go like live on a farm and just think about your life. Like, what, you're a dystopian, like, you're participating in a dystopian world. You're like a foot soldier in it, if that's your title for your career. God, I hope fucking AI takes that job. That would be worse, though, because they'd be better at, they'd be way more ruthless and, like, maybe, I don't know, you know? The colonists fought the British because they sought freedom from British rule and the right to self-govern. And the taxes, such as the Stamp Act, freedom from British rule and the right to self-govern. They didn't want to be ruled by the monarchy. But was there anything about arresting for social media posts? British control over local governments. So it seems like British was always like dictatorial, like very authoritarian, like very like, no, you won't say that. No, you. What were you gonna post there? No. Don't post that. Oh, you thought you were gonna post something very funny, didn't you? Well, now you're in jail. So yeah, it was the Age of Enlightenment in the 18th century. People questioned the politics of government, the role of the church, and whatever other stuff. Oh, they were talked about limited government. That's not good for the Brits. They were concerned about the overreach of the British government. See, we really need more, like, we need a party like this. Sorry, Trump fans, but he is not your guy for that. He just, what did he just do that I posted a tweet about? So he recently did, he said he had the Pfizer guy over, and he said, I was honored to have that Pfizer guy here. Oh, he's done a fantastic job with COVID. Really? He did Trump said this, by the way. Trump, the guy,
right
the
at
freedom
the top,
guy.
You know, it's there. He was honored to have Albert be the first. He's done a fantastic job with, as you know, with the COVID. He did a fantastic job with a lot of things.
No, he didn't. Pfizer is right at the top. Donald Trump said this. Yeah, I agree. He's controlled. The Epstein shit happened. And I know the left is really hypocritical, again, like they are about the free speech thing because of Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel should not be the reason you're all of a sudden pro free speech. That'd be like the same thing as, like, the Revolutionary War, and like some annoying person is persecuted by the British people, and like people that don't like him. I don't know. I don't know anybody from back then. A Jimmy Kimmel type from back around the Revolutionary War was targeted by the Brits back then. And then all of a sudden British, I don't know, never mind. It's a bad comparison. But, here's the thing I don't like about Trump people now. It's like, they're still doing the, like, oh, we're winning thing when he's, like, really not doing anything. He's actually, he's pretty much, this is like a lot. He's really, everybody's talking about ICE. I guess that's the only thing he did so far. Nobody would really become president if they were really gonna do shit. I mean, even RFK has hardly done anything. I guess he's done some stuff that, food dyes are being banned, I guess. I hope. Probably won't happen with the way things are going. And that's good. That's good. I guess it's the only. But Trump, like Trump himself, people really were like, he's going to dismantle the Fed. Like, he's going to take away federal income tax. When? Are you crazy? You think he's going to do that? No, he's not going to do it. He just praised Pfizer and said they did a great job with COVID. He said that. I mean, why can't you criticize him? Not everybody, but there's a lot of people online that act like you're like you hate them or something, or you have TDS because you know. I mean, that was they couldn't have done a worse job with COVID. Are you like RFK should have just left after that. If RFK was really how he acts, he would have quit after that. I mean, I'm sorry, but I know like you need to play the game, I guess, and like sit there and hate life. Like RFK has to sit there. Cuz it's also like, okay, if you quit, nothing will get done. And he'll just ignore all those issues. Why can't we have somebody fixing the economy? Why can't we have like one economy person? I mean, why did Trump hand out checks during COVID, and now he's ignoring like all the economic stuff? It's like, okay, now that COVID really hit and everybody's struggling really financially, when they kind of weren't yet during COVID. I mean, I guess there were probably layoffs. I don't know. It's just weird nobody's talking about the economy anymore. Just because Trump comes in, they're like, well, we got that taken care of. We're winning. I mean, and he's been in what, like almost a year now. It's going to be a year pretty soon. People like on Twitter, on X, like I was arguing with people not that long ago, and they're kind of like, look, I mean, he's only been in X amount of months. I'm like, dude, it's now 10 months now. Like, what? I guess they're just never going to realize and basically they go like, well, look, Kamala's worse. That would have been worse. Like, yeah, but I mean, okay, like, what is that, you can't say you're disappointed at least? I mean, why not just say that? I don't think either side would be able to do that. I'm not even just talking about Trump people, but like Kamala, imagine, although she was just so terrible. I feel like only really dumb people. Who even liked her? Like, seriously. Didn't she have like the lowest votes ever or something? Fact check. Remember the fact checkers were all the rage? Fact check.
I'm a fact checker. Fact checker. Fact checker. Fact checker. I work for Snopes. Okay.
I'm a professional fact checker. And a fat checker, too. I check who is fat. We need people fat so they don't have energy and they just kind of accept. That's probably what like the that's probably what
they want. That's what they, if you know what I mean,
they want. They, the Bilderbergers, the Build-A-Bear Group, and the WEF, they want us all fat because they want us, and they can take, all right, here's a meeting between the elite people. So there's this new Ozempic drug that's gonna hurt our plans to make people too fat to care about things. Oh no, that's okay. I mean, they can take the Ozempic. They'll just look skinnier, but they still have all that stuff in their system, and they're gonna still die early. They'll still get all kinds of diseases. It just makes them look kind of skinnier, but also kind of emaciated at the same time. They have the Ozempic face, if you guys have noticed. Fact check. Factually.co. Fact check. Did Kamala Harris really receive 0 votes in New York County? Yes. Kamala Harris did receive 0 votes in multiple districts within Rockland County, New York. In 4 specific districts in Ramapo, the machines recorded 0 votes. Oh, they think the machines was the issue. So apparently way less people voted in 2024 than they did in 2020. I can see why, because you had Trump again, and then you had a terrible Kamala. And you had the whole Biden switcheroo thing going on. Oh no, guys, the GOP appointed judge fears Americans are complacent about Trump. What do you, like, what? What is the point of this article? What do you mean stand up? What are they going to do? I don't get it. What are you talking about? Oh, polls or something? I mean, what are you going to, like, I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so Kamala has a book out now. And I wanted to compare the way the left talks with corporate speak. Has to be recent, though. It can't be that old. Oh, God. Oh, I hate all of these, man. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, never mind. This is just annoying me, seeing these corporate phrases. I mean, there's no reason to ever speak like this. There's no reason, like why, you know? Yeah, we're gonna have to go and that's an action item. Okay, so we have a few action items. Just say we have a few items. They say that for meetings all the time. We have a few tasks. Like, there's a million other ways you could say this. So, let's see here. Yeah, I just wanted to, let's do a deep dive on this. God, that's not just corporate, though. Oh, my God. Core competencies, yeah. I mean, there's some of these I put in, like, my resume and stuff, but, like, I don't really speak like that, even in meetings and stuff. Yeah, I have a hard stop at 9. I have a hard stop at 3 p.m. I get why people say that one, though. But I just feel like this is the whole Democrat speak. They use corporate language now. Like, I can see him saying a lot of this. Hey, we're going to move the goalposts on America right now. Oh, and here's one I've heard recently, pain points. It really means we have some things we want to fix. That's all it means. Yeah, we have a few problems. Like, we can, you know what the thing with corporate stuff is like, you can't ever admit something's wrong. So you have to always go around every way that you can possibly say it. Like, yeah, there's a couple pain points with that. But we know what that means anyway, so. Ugh. Yeah, there's a few issues. Look, we don't want to say issues. Can we say pain point instead? Please? It's going to hurt someone's feelings. No, it's weirder. A lot of this sounds like more dystopian, and it actually bothers me more. If you would just say there's a few issues we want to fix instead of that, like, fine. You know, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just, God, so many annoying phrases. Yeah, that's a really old one. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. If you really did, they would not like it, you know? Nobody would actually like something in a corporate environment if it's outside the box. They would go, that's a little, like, corporate anything is like, has no humanity in it. So, it's like, look at all the new Star Wars movies. They were corporatized. Like, you might as well have had HR, like, I don't know, marketing. There's, like, just fucking, oh my God, this is ridiculous here. Value add. Ugh. This feature is a real value add for our customers. Like, why say that? This feature, our customers are going to really like this feature. That's all you have to say. Some of these are like outside of corporate. One I used to hear a lot, like kind of recently, was I want to pick his brain about this thing. Man, it's just so like stupid. I wish people would just groan audibly like I want to when I hear this kind of stuff. Imagine just doing that in a meeting, just like, ugh. Oh, God. What's wrong? No. What? Oh, no. I was just. Oh, my God. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, that's why I think Kamala was so unlikable. But like, she's like a corporate candidate. Like, she's just like an HR person. That's what I saw someone say recently. And also Hillary was like that. Like they keep having these people that just seem like you're like manager that like micromanages or is just really annoying. You know, just like, yeah, you know, that's a real value add for America. Oh, God almighty. And it's also like you just have to learn what it's none of it is worth anything. I don't know, man. Some people are like good at kind of, I don't know. It still doesn't work though. You can be good at using it, but like everybody has to translate it in their head and just be like, what did they really mean? It just adds a layer of annoyingness. But that is like, you know, the left couldn't figure out why nobody likes anyone they pick, and it's because they're like a corporate HR person. I mean, the way they come off is like somebody talking like that. Like, no one talks like that because it's not a human way to talk. I mean, and also they would probably be like, all right, let's focus group our candidate. Like, that's also makes it corporate, you know? Hey, let's like special interest group our candidate. Let's like corporatize everything. Anyway, just, you know, avoid all those phrases. As long as Kamala got to speak her truth, you know. She really needed to tell her truth, and her story, the way her wanted to. I don't know. Never go into the corporate world, guys. Make sure to tell his truth. Nobody says that about guys. Like, you could. The only time I really have seen that is like if it's about God, with a him capitalized. He had to tell his truth. I mean, look, in your lived experience, in my lived experience, ugh. Anyway, don't work in the corporate world, guys. Get a farm, I guess. I don't know. Everybody's like, oh yeah, just live off the land and, like, I don't know, make your own business. What I'm talking about. I'll complain about the job in the economy and stuff, and people will be like, what? Just make your own business. Work for yourself. Yeah, it's really easy to do that, Everybody has an option of just, up and quitting their career and just do it for yourself. How? Plus, you'd still need clients in any kind of work you do. I mean, it would be nice to not have work for a shitty company. But, it's like impossible. It seems impossible, especially now, to make your own business and just be successful. Yeah, just make your own way, and just somehow work it out. Manage to make your own business and just it'll somehow make you tons of money, just as much money as you used to. I mean, you have to take loans out. You have to do all this stuff. Like, is your business even going to do well? I mean, yeah, just do it yourself. Okay, how? Everybody acts like you just check a box or something and you just, oh yeah, just do that. Oh, you don't like living, why don't you just live off the land? Be a farm, like make a farm and, like, I don't know, all this crazy shit everybody talks about now. Get out of the city, just like get a farm and just like have it, and just have a farm, live off the land. I guess some people like Tim Pool talk about it. Yeah, just like do your own thing, man. Tim Pool made his own show, then he has his own farm, a compound or cult or whatever it is. Just do that. Joe Rogan has his own super successful, like, 1 in a million lifetimes chance of being as big as that thing. Why don't you do that? Just do it. Just be a Rogan. Be a Rogan or be a Tim Pool. Just, What are you complaining about? Oh, job market's tough? Okay. Do your own thing. Never even specify what it is. Do your own thing. What do you mean, do my own thing? What are you talking about? Oh, everybody's like so simplistic. Oh, you like watching TV? Watch TV for a living. Like motivational people online. Oh, you like video games? Video games, do it. Well, I guess people do stream video games, but I don't know how easy it is to take off doing that. Oh, you like this thing? Do that. It's not like I've tried doing that or any of that. Maybe I'll just, try it out. I'll just be my own, law of attraction. Just think you're going to be a Rogan, and you will. Just do it. I'm just going to do my own thing, honestly. I recommend all you guys out there, if you're like, you don't like your job, do your own thing, Do it. Stop complaining.